Hello, my name is Malik. Nice to meet you. Welcome back me to Cold Steel 4. This is about me. I'm joking. This is about Ollie. And why I'm saying welcome back to me, you guys care now, but I'm telling. Last time, as you can guys see, was the 7th of January that I played. Today, the day I'm recording this, is the 14th of January, so I literally took 1 week without playing in a good sense, like, I need to sit back, I need to relax, I need my adrenaline to calm down, because my adrenaline was on the top for a lot of days, so calm down, proceed everything before going on, which is happening now, and I'm so excited. It's kind of like when you get a new game, and yeah, it's kind of like that, and more that the game has changed itself. Before we go, I think you guys what? Nothing. Okay, something thoughts about last episode. Well, there is a lot of thought. And everybody's together. They better not separate me. Because enough of not letting me configure them with orbits. I need to put them the quartz, the 5 days to operation. Oh my god, they're counting down. And it's, oh, whoa, what the hell are we doing? Are we... That's like, in case of emergency. That's that, right? Like, in case somebody go, boom! Finally, Shara is here. Talala and Ollie are alive. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tell me the two are here. Those two. Eyebrows guy and glasses girl. That's what I call them. Wow. Courageous II is a freaking city. We're gonna do our Lotus rounds here, and if they let me fly towards all the city. Oh! I saw her! Right, I don't trust Grace. I freaking don't trust her, like... No, I don't trust her. From all the reporters, she's the one, like, why the hell is she here? If she was there. If she cannot report anything, like, what's the point? What's the point? No, Josette is something. Josette is a big character. Grace is a freaking journalist that is just like, oh my god, on the side. Oh my god, a couple! Ah, look at them!
Despite being a new model of ship, the system you see here largely emulates that of the previous Courageous. Our operations manual only covers the bare minimum. Should you find anything lacking, you'll have to figure it out as you go.
Understood. I'll make sure to pass it on to everyone else.
In total, it spans a length of 92 Arj, a considerable step up from the previous 74 Arj class. However, because the ship is so much bigger, you'll need to carefully watch the speed and engine output.
Ha! So she's a wild one, eh? Sounds to me like this girl's gonna need a bit more taming than the last one.
This terminal should give you complete command over all the ship's facilities and fire control systems. It comes equipped with anti-hacking measures, specially developed by Professors Albert and Erica Russell themselves.
You mean Mom and Grandpa made it? We should have no problems then.
That's right! And we can trust them.
Incredible. Every inch of equipment on this ship is state-of-the-art.
And that computer's one of the Epstein Foundation's next-generation models. Weren't they only just developed?
That's right. And its hull has the latest innovations in hydrodynamic engineering, courtesy of the Ruhr Institute of Technology. Plus, it seems to be outfitted with ZCF's newest next-gen orbital engine, too.
it only gets more and more unbelievable every time I hear it. Just how did you manage to construct a cutting-edge ship like this abroad in total secrecy, without anyone finding out?
As I stated earlier, there are a great deal of individuals who helped me make this happen. Such as Mr. Gwyn here, for instance.
Grandpa, father-in-law.
The story here goes all the way back to right after the Civil War. Considering the way it ended, His Highness decided to approach me for some advice. He had me prepare this ship for him, all in anticipation of the day when the Crimson Wings would be torn from the sky.
So that's why.
I do remember His Highness mentioning something about you being his advisor.
Still for the construction site to be located on the Kingdom of Liber's Valerie Lake shore. And on top of an old Ouroboros secret base to boot. Talk about a plot twist. Oh my god. You are referring to the research facility the Faceless constructed during this incident in the liver. Yeah, and then he got out with all of Joshua, and that scared me because one fell on the floor. I heard that after the dust settled, it was handed over the CS to manage. It does seem like Grandpa and the other used it some kind of research. So not just Queen and Professor Hersha pitch in, but Professor Russell and Her Majesty Alicia too. Whereas Cassius and Crow Princess were not wiser. If you wanna fool your enemies, you gotta fool your friends first, huh? Classic. As for founding, in addition to Highness Oliver, Gwyn and His Majesty Eugene also contribute for their personal holdings. But perhaps the most unexpected benefactors were Father and Marquis Rockner. Indeed, quite a cunning play by those two. I imagine that keeping this from the Albarias was all in the name of avoiding the eyes of the Intelligent Division. Yes, the same with the Cayenne, right? And so the third wing was complete, independent of the government and the Wasteland Army. Of course, when I say we were preparing for our wings to be torn away, we only expect they will be commanded by the government. To be perfectly frank, the thought that they will be physically torn apart never ever crossed my mind. This isn't a laughing matter for the record. Indeed, just being alive is a reason enough to give thanks to Adius, even at the cost of a left eye. Can we get flashbacks? Your Highness, I hate to ask, but what's the... Thank you, Reed! Ah wait, no, never mind. A full recovery doesn't seem to be in the cards. But as a musician, I'm just grateful that my hands and ears made it through in one piece. I suppose I have them to thank for that, huh? Vida and Phantom Thief? Or just Phantom Thief? So you own your life to Girl's inner turmoil and the whims of the Phantom Thief, huh? You have unbreakable spirit, Your Highness. Don't sell yourself short. Flashback? Flashback? Ah! Give me flashback. A flashback.
This is...
I underestimated them. Shara, I'm sorry.
Sorry, looks like I messed up.
Goddess, please protect my daughter.
You have 15 seconds until the hull collapses. So before then, I will offer you one final wager.
What?
A gravitational barrier will appear on the bridge for exactly 24 seconds. Let's see if you can come back from this.
Okay, you're the romance at the beginning.
Ah! Adios, help us! You gotta stay calm.
Get down and brace for impact!
Over there! Damn! The gravitational barrier! It's not gonna hold.
Don't give up just yet!
Oh! Oh! Okay, George, you're back on my good list. Oh my god, George! I wasn't expecting that.
Was I a moment too late? Nay, surely a flicker of hope yet remains. Can you still be plucked from the jaws of Gehenna? Show me just how far that luck of yours will take you, my dearest rival.
Hey. No, don't get out of the flashback. Give me 1 hour of flashback. Give me a gameplay on the flashback. No, don't take me back. Wait. More details. Damn it. I still can't believe that our friend, the Phantom Thief, saved you all from the wreckage. Guess his parlor tricks are good for something. That's what he used to spirit everyone away in one piece. No wonder they couldn't find so much as a single body. On top of that, he healed His Highness, the crew, and even these viscous grave wounds, didn't he? That's right, I was injured too, but somehow I made it out relatively unscathed. When the viscous jumped in to block the hole in the barrier, I couldn't even use my arts to help him. I never felt so worthless in my entire life. I'm sorry, Laura. I dropped the ball when it mattered the most. Like I told you, Tobal, you have nothing to apologize for. I'm just relieved you made it out alive. I'm sure Father shares my sentiment. Well, if you say so. I admit I thought Viscot are said more or less invincible. I was stunned speechless to see him in that state. But for him, losing his left arm means he would just swing twice as hard with his right. Power is but an extension of oneself, and what is a sword if not power wrought in steel? But ultimately it's not the might of one blade, but will a strength of spirit that decide the battle. The words of his lordship from the infernal castle 2 years ago. So ridiculously cool. Okay, edgelord. Given who we're talking about, I expect he will only emerge stronger from the experience. That's not so good when he's against us, Kurt. If that's the case, this will well become... How did you say that? I'm inclined to agree. It'd be prudent for us to account for every contingency. There's also the promise we made with Lloyd, Estelle, and the... They're not here! True that. We can let them best us. But what exactly is Rose up to? Sorry about my grandmother, she has a way of being evasive. I was a little surprised by how sudden that all was. If it involves the rivalry though, the only thing to do is go and check it out, right? That's the good of doing runs, because we knew she was going to do something. We're all the Exxon clan, but... yeah, okay. Oh my god, I'm so happy. So happy to be back. The previous evening, after Rin and the others had been shown around the Courageous II, which they boarded at the Prince Oliver's invitation, they began discussing what they need to do now that the war will begin in less than a week. What the hell was in a week? As they spoke, a message from a rather surprising party arrived at the conference room. Oh my god, Thomas.
For those of you who have not yet had the honor, my name is Roselia Milstein. I am the elder of Erebonia's Hexen clan. Emma and Vita are my disciples in the magical arts. It is a pleasure to finally meet you, Prince Olivert, as well as the storied children of Crossbell and Liberl.
How do you do? Until this moment, I only hear of you through rumor and legend. I've heard that you watch over the laying of Erebonia's foundation by Arnor I. Is that really true? Well, actually, that was my predecessor. It was Emperor Hector and Prince Draciel who I was best acquainted with 800 years ago. I cannot say the family resemblance is all that strong in you, but you definitely have a familiar fire in your heart. It's quite an honor to hear you say so. Oh my god, Estelle! I hear about Roselia from Renee. 800 years old, even seeing it with my own eyes can't quite believe it. I've heard a few things about those of you back there as well. Glowing tales from Ragnar and Seth. Oh my god, the holy beast! Wait, what? Ragnar? For real? We haven't seen Zato since. I was wanting to see him! We spoke shortly before they vanished. Damn it. Even I had no idea of their whereabouts now, however. But their contract is finished. Because of their Septerion that they were. So they can come if they want. I think. That's a shame. From the sound of it, Cassius doesn't know either. Ragnar, the ancient dragon, Asaito, the divine wolf. Two of the beasts entrusted with the overseeing the Septerions.
Indeed. Beings sent forth by Adios, much like the holy beast of Earth. Thomas Lysander, second dominion of the Gralsritter. Estelle, Lloyd, I've heard many a rumor about your respective endeavors.
By Kevin?
As for you, Your Highness, I don't think we've had the chance to talk since you were last at the main campus.
And to think that you, a history teacher, are a dominion of the Glass River. I must say, I was quite frustrated that I was unable to see what was really going on despite my ties to Kevin. Kevin! I see, so I guess that means you hear about us from Kevin. And it's on like, you're Okay, calm down. God damn it, Right, we are having all of them operating outside of Erebonia. No, bring them here. I know outside of Erebonia things are happening, but bring her here. They're out there resisting Ouroboros and their allies, working towards the Great Twilight in secret. 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th Anguis. 1st, 4th, 5th, and 6th. God damn it, I got a bad feeling. In the sense of everybody gonna appear. It seems the enforcers who haven't come to Erebonia are also all out on operation. Looks like the intelligence division been activated in other countries too, making some pretty serious moves. The Red Constellation Main Regiment and the War Call too. So Uncle Sugman is finally on the move. Yes, Ares and Ricia are responding to their actions. It's the same with Noel, Chief Sergeant and Dudley, isn't it? Justice Hammer! Oh my god, I'm getting too excited. I hope they're all okay. To be honest, things are looking fairly grim. So much that the Papal Guard has begun to act on its own and is cooperating with Operation Mil Mirage. I suspect that's much. Now is truly not the time for them to be going off on their own like this. Even during the night-touched affair 200 years ago, the Papal Guard managed to make a nuisance of themselves. For the time being, though, let's focus on the main issue at hand, the Rebellion of the Seven, and... Though it is unclear how, it seems the announcement that Operation Jorgamenter... Wait, what? Jormungand. I say it! An Operation Mil Mirage will commence 6 days from now. It's connected to the spread of the disturbance in the spirit veins. What? Wait, does that mean it was influenced by today's events? The boss moving out may be related to... Yes, as well as my father, the Seal Maiden, and the others. This probably involves Mother and Sharon too. And Maribel. She seemed to be working with the Ark somehow. There are likely many causes, but we now have a different grave situation on our hands. Meanwhile, spirit veins across the entire continent have begun activating. It's no longer limited to the Empire. Wait, what the hell? The Disturbed One was initially graduated Ripple outward from the Empire, but it seems to be matching the coming war in its scope. Right, that's the Great Twilight at work. They needed full swing for the rivalries to even be possible. I imagine even now they're preparing for the ultimate reformation of the Great One. If only there was something we could do. Oh my god, what the... Oh my god, Hook, you three! What did you...
The solution is simple. Use this ship to whatever end you see fit.
Okay.
The rivalry of the Seven appears to be the true objective behind this plan of the Chancellor and the Gnomes. That much we can safely assume. And yet, it is this very same objective that may be our sole hope in preventing the disaster to come.
You for real here? It's true that ever since this curse was unleashed, it's felt as though everything's being guided by some unseen force. With that in mind, it'd be near impossible to try and prevent the war altogether.
That's probably why Dad and Chloe opted for Operation Mil Mirage instead. But while we're on it, what exactly is this curse anyway?
We know full well the sort of strife a Septarian can cause. We saw so ourselves during the incident in Liberl a few years back. There, we had to come face to face with the same issues our ancestors contended with 1,200 years ago.
It was the same for us. We fought back against a centuries-long plan to artificially recreate a Septarian. One that had been lost due to mankind's own hubris.
Yeah, I almost made a really big mistake back then. But then Lloyd and the others came and made everything all right again.
In Liberl, a ring that could grant any heart's desire, and in Crossbell, a tree that could rewrite destiny itself. Each one a blessing, yet each one a curse. But in spite of that, Estelle, Lloyd, and everyone else faced them head on. They didn't lose heart even once.
Friend.
Therefore, discovering the truth is your responsibility now. It's not something Estelle, or Lloyd, or even the rest of us can accomplish. Only you, Class 7 of Thor's Military Academy.
The Empire's facing threats both on its surface and behind the scenes. You're no strangers to kicking tail on either of those fronts. I can't think of a more tenacious bunch out there. Way I see it, you guys are the only ones who can do this.
It's up to us then.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Naturally, the Courageous II has its own missions to see to. We must travel around the country helping people and gathering allies. Even so, I have no doubt that we can still serve as your wings of passage. More so with the Merkaba out of commission. After all, the difference in size should be more than enough to fit, say, 2 Divine Knights and 4 Panzer Soldats?
Olivert.
You've put so much thought into this. We appreciate it.
Then Thor's Military Academy's Class 7 would be honored to take you up on that offer, Your Highness. We'll do everything we can to assist you in your efforts as fellow members of the Radiant Wings.
We'll help too. It's only fair after all you've done for the branch campus students.
If you ever need someone to make that ship purr, I'm your gal.
Fabulous! Delighted to have you. You see, we've been rather lacking in the crew department.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sitting this one out. What kind of instructor would I be otherwise?
Count me in too. I mean, we're finally all back together again.
Like we said, we're gonna be off doing our own thing, but we'll still be helping out.
Same with us. We'll be catching a ride on the Bobcat too after we're done here.
Now that you mention it, you did both say you'd be working separately.
Yeah, the plan is to cover Eastern Erebonia, North Ambria, and Jirai.
You mentioned getting in touch with HQ in Lamont. Guess that means you guys are heading out too, huh, Shara?
We are, though we won't be leaving the ship until tomorrow.
Sarah, Fee, you guys got things covered here, yeah?
Of course. When have we ever let you down?
Call us if you need anything, okay?
I guess this is goodbye for now then, huh?
Yeah. We've got some stuff to take care of back in Crossbell.
Don't worry. We'll be seeing each other again before you know it. In the meantime, let's give this our all.
Yeah! We got this, Yuna!
Right!
Oh, seems like we'll be able to divide things up by region then. You should be able to just leave everything with the Mark Half Unit 8 up to Rosine, Gaius. I'll be arranging for its repairs at a nearby location. I really am in your debt, Thomas. Rosine, you too. Thank you. No worries, please look after everyone. It will not be easy, but our shred of hope has come into view. The time has come for me to undergo my final undertaking. Grandmother? What do you mean, final undertaking? Listen well, children of Class 7. As now, the spirit veins through the land are activating and they are disordered as they never been before. The same can be said for the shrines, the stage for the revelries. This includes the Luna Shrine, the only shrine we witches have overseen since ancient times. The Luna Shrine. Isn't that close to Milsand? Yes, it is a location of reflecting pool and generating after generation of wandering witches have watched over it. This pool reflects the genuine truth and it's believed to be connected to the region of the Black Records. That was the flashback of Rachel? Yes, and the course, yeah. Your body and all of you are mine. I didn't expect to hear those mentioned here. Yes, I myself was just told about it the other day. I suggest anyone interested in the real truth behind the course to come. I swear on my true name I should provide answers to your doubts, rest assured. A trial for everyone in Class 7 is what's needed here, only Celine is left, yes? I'm going to need you to take your human form, Celine. Grandmother? I pray to Adius. So I guess Luna Shrine? We thought the Luna Shrine was a dead end, but there was more to it after all. This will be a trial for the entire of Class 7. I'm reminded of our adventure in the old schoolhouse 2 years ago. Ah, you mean where everyone first met Valimar? Yeah, and then that crazy go-nuts corridor appeared at the end. Riviera Corridor. Knowing what we know now, I think that place is yet another sort of shrine. I don't know what my grandmother's intentions are, but we should prepare ourselves for anything. For crying out loud, why am I? I'm not even part of Class 7! Just admit it already, Celine. You are one of us, whether you like it or not. This will be the first time we see your human form since the Black Workshop, huh? Ah, to gaze upon both Celine's lovely figure and the reflecting pool on the same day. What fortuitous timing. Once everyone's done their little tour around the Courageous II, we can head for Lake Gal. It will probably be wise to land out on the water to put a little distance between ourselves and Milsant. Learning to switch between the silent navigation and optical camouflage mode is going to be critical here. Understood. Things are starting to heat up. Next, our plan is to head ashore, with each group making their approach for the target location. Fortunately, State, Loido, and the others are already a step ahead of us gathering intel. I'm sure they will have hit on something useful by the time you get out. We'll be expecting good news, guys, but seriously though, take care of yourself out there. Right, that goes for you too. It means so much to know you got our bags. Class 7, it's time to make sure your preparations are set. Oh. Rin is kinda talking to them. We'll need every pair of hands we can get around the ship, so those of you in a position to pitch in, please do. Absolutely, instructor. Makes sense, even with everyone from the branch campus here, this is a pretty huge ship. Right, it's probably best to make one more round, just be sure. Can I walk? I'm like, I want to walk. Seeker of the... Oh my god, look, 3! Ah, I love when I don't know how many they are. The Courageous II is a newly constructed ship, but something about it feels nostalgic. Like you getting out, I'm going to talk. Maybe I'll do one final sweep around the floor myself prior to departure. Alright, I need to find everyone going ashore and wish them luck again. Each floor has an elevator that you can use to move to the other floors. You can select floors that you have previously visited via the quick travel menu. Okay. Oh my god. Shara, you are here. Oh yeah. I have quests. Wait, I have quests. This may prove useful later. Okay. I don't have oh my god, Shara. Shara is here. And I'm here with you guys. Like yeah. Here. Oh my god. Okay, here. Hi. Rin! Your eyes, Rin! Rin, your eyes! I know where your eyes are looking at her beautiful face. No, it's true. So guys, we're gonna let it till here. I'm gonna continue! And see you next one. If you guys want.
Okay.
I don't know.
All the lights go passing by, and all my thoughts, they multiply. I see it flash before my eyes. still hold